As one of the best speakers in the world right now, Tony Robbins clearly has a wealth of experience being on stage. Hey brave leader, it's Gagan Singh from Smart Public Speaker, and in this video we take a look at 7 public speaking tips that Tony Robbins uses and see if we can incorporate that into our next talk. Number 7, humor as an icebreaker.
I have to tell you, I'm both challenged and excited. My excitement is I get a chance to give something back. My challenge is the shortest seminar I usually do is 50 hours.
Instead of starting with a promise, Tony starts with sharing a vulnerability, a weakness. Why? Tony is super successful, and by sharing his weakness, he instantly connects with the audience, and this is the reason for his intro. It's funny and it raises curiosity. Now, if you're not this famous, you'll do the opposite. You might want to tell people why you have the credibility, but that too could be done using humor. Number 6, power of questions.
What is your motive for action? What is it that drives you in your life? What makes the difference in the quality of people's lives? What is it?
Questions, questions, questions. It's what he uses constantly to keep you in a learning mode. Within a minute, he'll ask questions back to back in a way that seems conversational, but what he's doing is making sure that your train of thoughts doesn't go off and start thinking about something, the next thing. Too many questions can easily annoy an audience, but when used effectively, can keep the audience fully engaged and paying attention to what it is you're saying. Number 5, consistency in body language. Instead of just verbally speaking to the audience, Tony uses his whole body to paint a picture of what he's saying. His words match his action, and the big gestures say a lot more than the words that he says. We get 100% of the emotions, we get 100% of his excitement, and it's 100% engaging. Remember, words account for only 35% of our communication, so use the body and the facial features next time to bring in that other 65% of non-verbal communication. Number 4, timing a keynote. Here we have a theme of invisible force with 3 key points. Although the structure is clear, the delivery isn't as smooth as it could be. We see Tony Robbins get into a bit of pickle at the end of his talk as he runs out of time.
I can't tell you the rest because I'm out of time.
When you're delivering your talk, leave a minute for a quick thought or back and forth between the audience so you can land the right message every time. Number 3. Use Evergreen Stories. Something very topical then, but now seen as an infamous lie, is the story of Lance Armstrong.
Or being in a position like Lance Armstrong and someone says to you, you got testicular cancer. That's pretty tough for any male, especially if you ride a bike.
Tony could not have seen it coming, but it's a good reminder that if you are using a story, just make sure that the story is tried and tested over decades as opposed to a trend. Also make sure the hero in your story is not a drug lord. Number 2, cut and cut again. It's apparent Tony tried squeezing in every ounce of knowledge that in his talk, but as a keynote, it reduces the overall experience and makes the talk confusing. If you say you're going to talk about 3 things, stick to 3 things.
You get a dog, don't get a cat, get a dog, because if you leave for 2 minutes, it's like you've been gone for 6 months when you show back up again 5 minutes later, right?
Excuse me, what? Number 1, spontaneous and in the present. Instead of having a scripted talk, Tony goes with the flow and uses humor, swearing, yelling, whatever it takes to get the audience to change their state.
That was me. I can't believe I said that. I can't believe I did that. That was so stupid. Get a life.
His conversational, authentic approach keeps us on the edge of our seat. Next time you're delivering a talk, look around the room for things that you can bring into your talk. If Al Gore is in the room, then make sure to mention his presence. The audience will love you for being present and in the moment. So which tool was your favorite? Did I miss something? What else did you notice? Comment below and let me know. If you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that small bell icon. Share this video with someone who's just as passionate about public speaking as you and I are. And brave leaders, it's Gagan Singh from Smart Public Speaker, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.